Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been away for a while. What happened to me is literally because we get busy and we were planning an event for a while, and it has been successful, to be honest, and the result was outside my expectation in certain ways. And I don't know, all of a sudden I was so overwhelmed, and I'm trying to fit in. How can I say? I was trying to fit in, but it's not really fit in Japan society. Japanese society is very hard to fit in, and I never felt like I need to fit into anywhere. So never mind. I was just thinking, now I wanted to come back to this avatar and talk with you guys again, because so much going on now. It's hard to catch up everything. Every time every morning I wake up, I saw so many articles, so many new project people do, and I get so overwhelmed because I'm not that kind of person who can focus on one thing and develop that for a long time. And whenever I see new things, I want to talk about it. So I was thinking, why not just keep going with this channel, share with you guys any new thing about art and technology. Future is now, yo. Future is now. This is something we've been trying to do for the last 2 years. I mean, future is now, this channel, we've been working on it for more than 2 years, and future is now. Literally is now. I can't imagine. That's not true. We were imagining. We were actually thinking, for example, quantum computing, we've been talking about for a long time. Metaverse, we've been playing the VR before Metaverse, this word even started. And then we thought, because of the headset spec and how dizzy I am, how dizzy I felt, we actually made a video, and me and my partner had a conversation about it, and we said it's actually not gonna come anytime soon. People are not gonna adjust it that fast. And then since then, we start to, well, after we moved to Japan, of course, and I started to go to a lot of interactive art events and digital art events. I really adore how Japanese always embrace art into their commercial, their any kind of like a fashion, museum, train station, even vending machines, all these little details. I see it and I get so excited. I feel like I constantly overwhelmed by all these cool events happening. So yeah, I get distracted. I'm sorry, and I want to make new friends here, and I did make new friends here. We're thinking to do a lot of things together, but to be honest, so many people in Japan, so many creatives in Japan, they have a full-time job, most of them, and not getting paid overtime. That being said, it's like a really crazy working culture in Japan here, but you have to accept it. If you work here, you have to accept that somehow. But at the same time, I don't know when they get time to learn all this new tech, new skills. Blow my mind. Seriously blow my mind. So before, when we make the event, we're thinking, okay, we want to gather artists and technicians together to create something new, to discuss the topics, AI, deepfake, all these things. Let's talk about it, and then see what's the synergy between artists and technicians, and how something new gonna come up. And after we post the event, we have people getting the ticket and come to our event, and I realize I underestimate how creative and how much technology, how much they embrace new technology. There is zero fear. Everyone from the age 15 to 60, I was so surprised how they just take on any new technology and just work on it. It was so inspiring. At the same time, we get people who met at the event, the two ladies, they know each other in VR, but they never seen each other in real life. So they met there, and then they were like so excited to see each other. It was insane because they are, I think, in their 50s. They have their career. One of the ladies, she worked in the theater industry and publishing industry. They were bounded through VR, and now, like, when you follow their Twitter, I'll drop their Twitter on my description. When you see their Twitter, you can't imagine their age, their appearance, what they do, what they like. All you see is they keep creating things, and they keep gathering in virtual reality, and they live in metaverse, and they have full-time job and kids. Where do they get the time to do it? I know one of the ladies, she actually use VR and AR during her break time. So that's Japan. I don't know what to say. And I really want to make this series of videos, me talking about my experience in Japan, like knowing people using the technology and art, and then the things I've seen, the new things. I want to share that with you guys with just in excitement, because it is somehow a miracle how people embrace technology or how people fear about technology. I don't want to have another episode just to talk about all the fears and why do we have those fears, you know. I do want to talk about that somehow, and I don't want this video to be very edited, so you will see me pause stop. It will save me a lot of time to upload this video, and I also wanted to transform it into podcast so it would be easier for you guys to listen. And I just want this conversation going because there's so much thing. Since our business is about art and tech, digital content, using all this art and technology, and I constantly meeting people, having so many great project they're working on, or the ideas that we always talk about, constantly talk about. I can't particularly talk about any client's work, but that is okay because it's all connected somehow. And my point is, we really just don't have to be fear of anything. Looking at those people, oh yeah, by the way, during the event, because some people like bring their kids who like study in high school, they are using ChatGPT or AI to create new things as well, and then they just get it fast. Wow. See, that's the thing. You thought, when we're on, like, especially sometimes I feel like when I'm doing the business with what I like, where I'm embracing this art and tech, first of all, I don't really see myself as a techie person. I'm more the creative side, but I get excited to see people using the tech and art to do new things, to explore just without fear, because that's what I think people need nowadays. When you just go on Twitter or when you just go on social media, you sometimes get really overwhelmed. You feel like, I get left behind because so many people doing cool things. That's not true. I mean, you can try to do things without fear. Once it's become like a hobby or something you just generally curious about, then you will not have the fear anymore. You just keep, even though you have a full-time job, you may still want to try new things. You may still want to explore new things, and that's the key about living in this new modern life. We can't have fear of anything because nothing is for sure. But everything can be very exciting. I genuinely think and hope this new series of videos, I mean, I will continue making videos no matter what. I will live in the real world and the virtual world at the same time. So in the morning or nighttime, and when I have time, I will talk about my days, my week. Sometimes, just the event I go to, I still want to share with you guys. But the point is, this is exciting. So I hope you will like this little introduction, little recap, because I've been away for a while, but now I want to come back. I feel like it. Only because I feel like it. it's really because there's so much thing going on. I have to use this chance to clear my mind and connect with you guys because I think this is important. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will learn how to turn it into podcasts. So let's keep each other updated. Please comment on my video if you have any idea to share, or you feel the same as I do. Please do share, and subscribe my channel for new updates. I literally think I will continue update forever, no matter how busy I am. Yeah, because sometimes I feel like, I don't have anything to share, but that's not true, because my mind is always full of new things, and we're constantly doing new things. And every conversation I have with my partner, every book I read, there are just tons of things I want to share. So I will do it. Okay? Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Later.